Hey guys, so I decided to change up my strategy in MacroFactor, and I figured I would enter a new one with you guys to show you how it works. So what I'm gonna do now is change my goal. I'm not too happy with the size that I am, and I think being that it's February, it probably makes more sense to shift gears and go into a cutting mode from here until April 20th. So I'm 197 at the moment, and my goal is going to be to lose weight. And what I want to do is get to about 187 or 185-ish. And the February 19th date up at the top is today. So if I roll my weight back to where I want it to be, you can see the date adjusts up at the top. And then for the rate, it's at standard now. So if I get down to 185 using the standard loss that it's recommended, I won't get there by April 20th. I'll be about a month shy. So I'm going to crank this up a little bit on the slider until the date up at the top matches where I need to be. So that'll be here. So that just happens to work out to 2,000 calories, which just happens to really satisfy my my OCD. So I will start at 2,000 calories, and that'll be at a 1.4 pound fat loss a week, and then ideally by April 20th we'll be at 185 pounds. So we'll go next, and this gives you a little summary of everything from 197 to 185, which is 12 pounds loss. It gives the goal rate, the initial caloric budget of 2,000 calories, and then an estimated end date. And for me, as I mentioned, will be April 20th, 2025, which is the end of this challenge. So when I hit when I hit done, it asks to set a new program. For me, I'm going to do the coached, which is required in order to take part in this challenge. You can also do a collaborative, which if you work with a coach, you can work together with the app and your coach, or you can do a manual setup as well, just to set everything up manually on your own. So we'll go coached, and then you can choose either a balanced diet, a diet that prioritizes low fat, a lower carb diet, or you can choose keto. I personally enjoy a balanced diet, so we'll go with that. And then you choose your caloric floor. A standard floor means it's not going to dip me any lower than 1532. If you choose to opt for the low floor, it'll keep going until you get down to 1,000 calories or 1,021, which is pretty intense, and they suggest you proceed with caution. So we'll go with the standard floor. And then what will I be doing as far as activity goes? You can choose none, lifting, cardio, or a mix of the two. If you choose none, it'll adjust your calories significantly lower than if you just choose lifting, or just choose cardio, and it will give you even more food if you pick the two. I do plan on doing both, so I will choose both. And then you can shift your calories around if you prefer to eat your carbs, for instance, around your training window, or you have specific ailments or things that require food around different times, then you can shift them around. I personally just find it easier to distribute everything evenly, so we'll pick that. And then for preferred protein intake, I always go for high. I'm not sure why you'd want to choose low unless you have kidney issues, or perhaps some sort of medical condition that doesn't allow you to process protein as well. Perhaps low would be good. Moderate is pretty standard and will get the job done. High is about a pound per leanish pound of body mass, and that's about where I think makes sense. You can go with extra high if you really like your protein, or you find that it has satiating or satiety effects, helps you stay fuller longer or something like that, but it absolutely is unnecessary. So we'll go with high, and then you hit next. It'll crank up your thing and get your plan ready, and then it'll show you. So my macro plan is now ready. and it is 2,723 calories. My average target is 2,000. So, and that would be to lose. So 27 is where I'm sitting just to be. 2,000 will be where I'll lose. So yeah, I'll get just a shade over a gram per pound of body weight of protein, and my diet is balanced, which is great. So we hit done and get started, and that's it. Now I am on a new cycle. You can see my calories are here set to 2,000 a day. I have 209 grams of protein, 67 of fat, which isn't horrible, and 142 calories, or rather grams of carbohydrates, which isn't bad. It's not super duper great. I mean, somewhere around 200 to match protein would be nice, but 140 isn't terrible. I'll probably be a little hungry eating like this at the start. Hopefully, initial water weight and things fall off quick, and I can sustain this amount of food for a while. But that's it. So basically now I'll go to my dashboard here, and my food log, and as I eat and plug my food in throughout the day, it'll update, and then as I get closer to my 7-day mark on Monday, I will hit check-in, and it will show me what happened throughout the week. So I'm gonna track all of my food throughout the day today and throughout the week, and then we'll come back and we'll do a second part of this video, and I'll show you what it looks like when you plug all your food in and hit update.